There it is. Things are happening. I still needed to pop up anywhere. Oh, more things are happening. It might be getting a bit slow. Hold on. Now I need to view it on my phone. Oh fuck! Oh jeez. I swore within. It's fine. It is waiting. Do I have to do anything? Apparently, what? So confused. Waiting for Sherlock animations. 31st of May. It is the 31st of May. What do you want? What? Okay. This is interesting. I'm live, but I'm not? It's public, right? Yeah, it's public. I'm gonna change some stuff. I'm gonna see if it works. Public, film animation, playlist, not playlist. Bop, 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 bop. Recording date? None. Huh? I should be live. I'm gonna reload this. Upcoming. It is. What? I didn't even schedule it. I'm not crazy, right? Oh shit, the thumbnail. Fuck. Oh shoot. Why is that? Okay. This should be my stream. There we go. Okay. Boom. Okay. Everything's should be okay. I'm gonna move the mouse around so I can just test the latency. Things should start happening. I'm not seeing it. Oh. Okay, good. Okay. Everything's up. Everything should be running, or, you know, something of the sort. Alright. Alrighty. It's been a while since I streamed. A lot of things have happened. And, oh, you can't hear it. Actually, that's really nice. But there is a change that has happened. If you can hear my very obnoxiously loud keyboard. Things have happened. Also, the UI is really big for y'all, because the way I'm doing this right now, the UI is massive, but it's on a very small part of my screen because I only have one monitor right now. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna tune it down just a little bit. I can go up to about 0.9, but now it's minuscule for me. Like, that's like like less than a centimeter. But there. Anyway. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I'm gonna make something. I'm gonna render it. I'm gonna do the normal stuff I do. God, I'm so worried that this is gonna look funky on bigger screens because of the UI scaling. It shouldn't. No, it looks comfortable. It looks comfortable. Okay. I don't know where to put my mouse. Anyway. Alright, so there's a lot of things I could do. I'm not really sure where to start. Um. Something spooky, I guess. And I thought of tunnels. I like tunnels. So I have an idea. I'm gonna roughly plan out the idea. So if I grab a cube, now the average height of we're gonna say this is a tunnel under a mountain as a good excuse to like basically have can you can see my mouse. To basically go wee, and like your character is tiny, so they're gonna be like, ooh, there's just stuff up there. So the floor will be the character will see will be like about that big. I also really need to change my thumbnail, so I'm probably gonna do that. So I'm gonna just remove the thumbnail. You can't remove thumbnails? Fuck. I have a good idea. Open Snip and Sketch. Where is that? Snipping tool. Because Windows 11 removes Snip and Sketch apparently. Just gonna screenshot that. Save that into save pictures, I guess. I'm gonna use that one as my thumbnail. Pictures, save pictures. My thumbnail. It's not gonna look very enticing. I should absolutely make a new one, but apparently you can't remove thumbnails? Like, I can't just, like... No, I can't just, like, remove thumbnails. It's stuck there. So I'm guessing I'm just gonna have to manually update the thumbnail here and there. But, yeah. But a good thing about what I'm doing right now is it should be smooth. Relative to, you know, my previous streams. Some of which I have deleted because I got paranoia. I don't know what, I can't remember what from, but I definitely remember getting paranoia. So those have disappeared. But I plan on adding more back. Adding more back? Streaming more. Something along those lines. Anyway, that's gonna be the floor that you see. You're probably gonna walk up what's the annotate button? Spacebar D. It's just spacebar. No. Shift spacebar D. There you go. So you're probably gonna walk down here, and you're probably gonna. This is gonna be like a tunnel. With like a little bit of a mountainside, like a bunch of stuff off this way. And you're gonna like look at this and be like, ooh, tunnel. And you're gonna go into the tunnel. And planning this out right now, off the top of my head. You're gonna be spooked. You're gonna go, ooh, this is spook. And shit, where'd I go? That's not where I meant it. There we go. So now you're gonna go into the tunnel. This is really awkward. But you're gonna go into the tunnel. You're gonna be very spooked. I'm gonna see what I can do beyond that part. Now I think you control. Yeah, control. God, Blender's method of like scaling this is like control, click, scroll wheel, which is an interesting exercise for my hand. But yeah, so I'm gonna make it's gonna be like a bridge kind of thing situation, where it's like about here, and there's gonna be like a road across from here, so like it's gonna be substantially wider. It's gonna be kind of like a bit of a road situation. Didn't want that. Control. Also, I do like the new Blender feature of like having weird outlines and stuff pop in. I don't know what it's for, but I like it. It's colorful. Makes it easier to see the black outlines sometimes. So there's gonna be a road up here. You're not gonna be able to see it. It's gonna be like really high. How much is 2 meters? I need a road bridge thing. It'll be floor, and I'm floor. I'm probably gonna add like a ANT landscape kind of landscape to be the actual mountain, because it's way easier. So scale it up a lot. Scale the noise itself up a lot. the depth question mark? No, something else. So height. Maximum, minimum. That's minimum. -1. Maximum is gonna go up. The height itself is also gonna go up. See in the peak, we're gonna crank that up a bit more. Then I'm gonna scale the noise size up so it's like more of an actual mountain kind of thing. More jagged there. This is like the default mountain that everyone would realize, and I don't care enough to like change the seed. Care enough about this specific part, that is. So I want it to be like right up against it. That looks pretty good. I might render this in Eevee, but honestly, as soon as you get a computer that can run it, Cycles becomes like a better option. Somehow. I never thought I'd see the day, but you know, it did. That part, delete the vertices. There. So now it's like, from what you're gonna see like a big thing back there. And now I need a reference. I'm gonna add a reference collection for my side references. It's gonna be a cube that is GZ1, so it's like perfectly a meter off the ground. I hope. I'm pretty sure these are meter by meter. If I use a measuring tool, it's 2 meters. That really annoys me. Ow. 0.5. That should be a 2-meter tall person, which is like a abnormally tall person compared to the bridge, compared to the mountain behind the bridge. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna delete this. Thank God. Okay. I'm gonna go over here. Fuck. No, I meant to click the. There. This new keyboard is funnying up my brain. So now it's like locked, so I can just move it around and compare it to stuff. Pretty good. Reference 2 meters. So the tunnel has to be like 3 meters, but like I can eyeball that. Oh yeah, I can send the. There we go. Bam, boom, bap. Bam, boom. There you go. Also, I have like so much stuff on my screen. It's kind of confusing. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it with it. And I'm tempted to listen to my own audio. I normally don't do that, but I'm tempted. Maybe. So we're gonna switch to cycles, and we're gonna switch to rendered view. I want to make this in the daytime. I almost never make any of my horror stuff in the daytime. Oh no. I had a bit of a rev there. But yeah, I'm gonna quickly switch from CPU to GPU compute, because that is way faster. We're gonna add a sky. Sky texture. And bam, badoom. We have realistic ray tracing. So now, okay. I wanted to still say this, but I want to be a bit darker, a bit more afternoon-like. Because, you know, having it be too bright, maybe a bit annoying. I just saw a chat rate go up. I'm gonna double check to see if I can see anything. Deltarune is a child labor society. Hello, you. Can I say your name? I'm gonna ask you. Wait. No? Okay. Wall Cricket Boy 01. You have no. Okay, sure, man. Sure, man. Sure. um, as it seems. Oh, I'm multi-streaming. That's why there's 2 streams on my channel. I'm stupid. I'm gonna go back and cancel the other one, cause I don't know why it's there. But yeah, I'm cooking. Look at the speed, bro. Cycles. My name is Almighty God. Sure, man. Also, there is a delay. I should probably pin that comment. Chat has a delay. Okay, I'm gonna pin that message as soon as I can. Pin message. So people are very well aware of the fact that the chat has a delay. No. Yeah, bro, I have a real-time chat. Fake news. What'd I do? Don't worry about that. I just moved the entire window. I should pin it. Can I pin windows? No, you can't. I'm smart. Brick. Stop. Brick J. Brick. Grass. Hey, Crooked Boy, you should do this. You should touch this. You're eating toast? Nice. Mountain. Rock. Oh, how? Even though it's oh, it is reflective. I'm allergic to grass clippings. Oh yeah, you have. Oh yeah. I remember. I'm not gonna like leak your medical documents, but I know why. Look, this man. He is 2 meters tall. He is way taller than me. So, moving on swiftly. Just like me, for. I should make a tunnel collection. Bam. Boom. Cylinder? What does a tunnel look like? A cube. Everything is cubes. I'm making a voxel map. Let's go. How much is this? Like, why am I doing this in render view? I'm so stupid. The easier way of doing this is view for display. Oh my god, everything's the UI is not scaled enough. You go to 0.8. Stop doing that. Cube got his Vox, let's go. What? You mean Vox from Hasbin? Or Voxel? Also, for anyone who doesn't know, Mr. Cricket Boy over here, for like the longest time, has been insistently using this cube tool for everything. I'm pretty sure he stopped recently, but like, for a very long time. Ah, yes. The cube got his vox. It works so. Kind of, but like you could have used Magic of Voxel if you wanted to go all voxel. And like import it and stuff. Bit more performance efficient, I guess. This tunnel's just gonna go forever. Nuh-uh, yeah. I can't see what I'm doing. Oh my god. Long shaft. Anyway, moving on. Nuh-uh. Yeah. Sorry, that was so loud. Oh my god, I just saw it turn red. Holy shit. Turn your mics down. I should have done it differently. Bop, 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 bop. Boom, tunnel. Tunnel, look at that tunnel. Also, now you can take the floor part, duplicate it, remove the bool tool selection, and bam, you have a floor. It's slightly clipping, but I don't really care. And then you can just solidify it in the opposite direction. And there you go, floor. Yeah. Also, the live chat is not working on Streamlabs. Backrooms? Backrooms? Analog horror? Wow. Honestly, I do feel like the analog horror scene has gone down a little bit of a drain in some places. Because it's like... Maybe it's just because I've grown into, like, indie animation more. Like, the happier, like, more adventure and action kind of indie animation. But, like, the analog horror scene's kind of becoming saturated. Like, I joined when it was, like, slightly saturated. It's becoming more saturated. It looks like a certain type of YouTuber's thumbnails, not mine, unfortunately. No, I don't think we do. What? Anyway, sorry, I was just trying to understand the message. I have slow brain. Silence. Most entertaining silence. Oh yeah. Whoa. Calm down there, buddy. Calm down. How am I to select this? I just realized. Okay. I'm gonna make it like slightly like this, and then I'm gonna solidify it. Because, oh my god. Whoa. Hold on. I need to see the normals. Face orientation. Width is disabled. Wow. This is inconsistent. Okay. So these ones, okay, these ones can flip themselves in like a good way. Mesh tool, flip normals taken. Seeing some weird thing that isn't remotely human. Is that guy's thing? Sorry, I can't. Can I read the whole message? Thanks, YouTube. You, I can't read the whole message, but I'm gonna wait a little bit so I can. Actually, no, I can just go open it on my phone. I don't even get it. Why would seeing some weird thing that isn't remotely human be that guy's thing? Is it remotely human? That's a bit concerning. Whoa. I know that's fake, but like, damn. Oh god. Tell for you. Was a redacted word fuck? I don't know. Also, what is scaling. Okay, there we go. I'm so smart, guys. This is amazing. I'm genius. Face orientation. Why is it like this? I would prefer to not 30 degree temperatures. I'm gonna wait at normal this. There you go. Okay, I'm back. I just woke up. Well, bro, what? Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. I know the reasoning. I know you, you bastard. No, okay. So we have like the tunnel outline thing that every tunnel has because structural support, maybe. I don't know. I don't know bridges and tunnels and stuff. What I do know is animation. Oh, not that. No. I don't know animation apparently. This is fine. But yeah, now look at it. So this can now be a different kind of concrete. I nearly clicked on the YouTube chat. Concrete. The floor is also going to be concrete. So yeah, that's going to be that. It's fine, right? Yep. This should look good with post effects, but there is, you know, a lack of things down there, so I probably have to work with that. I want to take a quick test render just to see how it would look. Say the character is camera. Alt R GZ 1.7. Okay, now I can see it there. Bam, ban. You don't know half the things I did. That concerns me. Whoa. I really want to say the meme that I've been talking to you about. Every time I see you. But like, that would absolutely dox you. So, I'm just not. It's a blessing. Do a flip. X. There you go, that's good enough. It's like a flip. Yeah, I can render this in 1080p. This whole ass animation could be in 1080p. I don't want to do it in 1080p though. I'm gonna do 1280, 720. Yay! Yippee! Need grass on this. Grass. My god, okay. Physicsing it. Hair shape, reducing it, increasing it, physicsing it. Oh, too much. Good. That is a lot of grass. I probably want this to be more isolated, question mark, within like this kind of space. And I want this to be isolated, so it's like here, bam, 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 bam. Ba, 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 ba. Grass, my weakness. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alright, now I can just move. Here's the best part about the device I'm currently using, is I can go to sun rotation, just wee, and just test out new lighting like this. Which is very sweet, very nice. You dead now? Damn. Oof. Punch sound effect, number 2. The Roblox ooh sound effect. But yeah, if I turn these stuff on here, wow, this is not the same. Oof. Oh yeah, another very cool thing. I'm actually gonna, yeah, no, I'm gonna use this. If I denoise, open image denoise, albedo and normal, it's real time. I'm gonna open a new project. This is a very exclusive little sneak peek about a new project, alright? They'll be releasing pretty soon. But basically, in this little set right here, if I just switch it to rendered view, look at that boy. Look at that. This is something I made very quickly. But my god, is it pretty. And it's real time. Ray traced. On God! Oh my god, I'm so sorry, that's so loud. But on God, this shit is timed and real. And it has so many assets for some reason. I'm not very smart. But yeah, it looks damn good. Also, I imported some of my old projects that I could recover. I'm afraid some of them couldn't be recovered. But, what is something I've been working on? This one I think I made in an older stream. If I just go into render, look at that. The whole city is visible. And it is real. It's so good. As well as that, I might be doing some game streams. Also, Cricket Boy, would you like to stream The Forest? Maybe tomorrow, maybe this afternoon. While I wait for that response, I'm gonna continue working on this. Because you can kind of see the Voronoi kind of pattern that's like causing a little bit of Brownian. At some point, possibly, if I get it. Yeah, maybe. I know we can also Minecraft, but I really don't want to play Minecraft. I don't want to stream Minecraft. I feel like that's a recipe for disaster. But yeah, I want to render a frame of this in good quality. Also, there's a very cool function that I've discovered, which is the viewport, like pixel size. So if you set this to 2, it'll be like twice as low res. If I set it to like 8, for example, it'll be like this, really, really low end, but like really fast. I'm talking instant. And Doxy now because I'm bored. I'm gonna ban you real quick. Planet Earth. Oh my god, I actually can ban you. Oh my god, I just I was joking. I can just straight up ban you. Would you like to be mod? I'll give you that. Then I'll ban you. I'm joking. Planet Earth, nuh-uh. Yee, yippee. How do I click the 3 buttons? Click the 3 buttons. Add as moderator. Standard mode. There you go. You get privileges. You get basic human privileges. Let's go. We're really moving up in the world right now. That was not a joke. Basic human privileges are good. Give them to people. Please don't sue me. Alright, this grass looks like shit. I'm going to remove it. Remove. Oh, so you're a moon dweller? No, I'm in fact... That's right. Anyway, I need to work on, I never had a privilege before. Honest. Also, I'm gonna be adding some trees. Decoratively. So we have trees. Then we have mass trees. So with the tree collection, right now, I'm gonna probably switch off the fucking rendered view. Me. Damn me. Then I'm gonna add a tree. Just using the sapling tree gen. I'm probably gonna focus in on it, delete it, and then add a new tree. No, curve resolution is fine. I'm gonna turn that a little bit. Because, again, I'm gonna be... You're British? Oh, yeah, you... Very funny. Slash not joking. But yeah, I'm gonna make this animatable so that it sways dramatically in the wind. Look at that. It's a tree. This will go in the tree collection. If I can find where the armature was. Is it hidden? No. It's somewhere. We'll find out later. Trees. Tree arm. There we go. I'm probably going to put this as 1. And reselect everything because I'm stupid. Then I'm going to move everything into 1. I'm going to add 2 now. Trees 2. That works. I know, I'm going to take this. I'm going to move it under the map. What's funny is to think if someone doxes a YouTuber's country, their haters try to... What? When does this happen? What if you live in the same country? How much can you possibly hate someone who they're gonna assume they did nothing wrong? This is like big. Where's the reference? Where's the side reference go? I can't click off this. Where did he go? Where are you? You damn. Okay, yeah, it's way taller than me. That's good. Yep. Okay, sorry, I'm going crazy. Crazy ones. Anyway, I'm gonna remove armature animation. I'm gonna remove the armature. I'm gonna fix the leaves because my god, do we not have enough? Oh, that's 200. 150. Size up. Not too big, but up. That looks pretty good. Now we go back in armature and animation. Then we clown. No. Also, have you seen you've probably seen it. What was the thing? It wasn't Spooky Month. Spooky Month did have a clown, but that's not what I'm trying to think. Oh, my brain. That's not my neighbor. Yeah, that's the one. That's the horror little thing people made. Damn, that's crazy. Anyway, moving on. Moving on swiftly. You'll get that reference, won't you? Hee. I want to just. Do I need pine trees? We need tall trees, but I don't think we need pine trees. White birch, looks pretty good. Yeah, yes. We need pine trees. All right, I'll add pine trees. Where the hell are the leaves? Oh, show leaves. I'm so blind. Okay. That was pretty good. In the tunnel and growing something of out of other trees. I'll get banned from chat. No. Imagine if I actually get banned from my own chat. That'll be crazy. That will go crazy. Fuck, mate. Fuck. No. I forgot to add the quality of life things to the thingamadoodah. Need like 100 and something. Just trying to leave the scale up a bit. So it's significant. Armature, need to add an armature, need to add an animation. Now you have the thing that you can use. Bop, bop, bop. Okay. Now I have mouth. Don't do this to me. 3 trees. Okay. Now I can go to the mass trees thing. I'm your mod, so I'm your lawyer now. Yeah, that's how it works. That's how it works. Close enough. Tree. So we have tree 1, which I can just add in and just move around here. I'm gonna distribute for most of them. I just want the closer trees, like the most detailed trees, to be more detailed. Trees 2. Trees 3. These two look very similar. I'm not gonna disable the leaves in viewport so I can actually align these with the floor. Climate V3 trees. Bushy. /J /J. Please don't cancel me. I don't know even. Why would you cancel me for saying that? I would not understand. But don't cancel me either way. Oh god. There. That's enough. That's plenty of trees. I can't be bothered to do more. No, I can. Plane. I'm just gonna distribute trees. Tree distribute. Okay, I'm gonna now do some geometry noding. I'm gonna take this little plane of existence, scale it up, and say, hey, you distribute points on faces. Make that way less. And then instance on points, and then we take from this collection of trees right here, we say instance, then we crash the computer. I'm gonna apologize. What? I'm gonna try and read that. I can't read the live chat. There you go. Twitter, wait, he isn't that bad. He's gonna apologize tomorrow, I promise. Crashed like a faulty race car? No, it's running. It's running. Thank God. I can't really see what it distributed though. Probably underground. Oh my god. Well, that's a lot of trees. I'm gonna switch this down to 0.1. I'm gonna pick instance. Relative. No, original. Separate. That was probably the worst thing I've ever done. Okay. So I'm gonna just try to ignore the fact that this looks like to be one tree type here. Nah, you didn't say that. You didn't say that. I'm gonna just combine X, Y, Z. Because I'm pretty sure these connect, right? Yeah. And then you can random value them. Then you can translate instances. Transgender instances, yep. I can read about here. That should be good enough. I'm okay with it going a little bit under the ground. But yep. It does pick up fast. My god. Also, you don't want these to be that small. That's a little bit too small. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna make a kind of like path here. Like you can kind of tell that it's a path until you get the grass. But yeah. Also, I feel like there's multiple trees mixed into here. Like that tree's floating. That's straight. That's just floating. Oh, I know why it's slow. Bones. That's way faster. Now if I can play animation, it actually runs. Alright, Jesus is made in Madness Combat and he dies. Oh, Jesus is in He's not made in... Okay. Jesus is in Madness Combat and he dies. Good to know, I guess. My cable is hitting me. Yeah, I'm really annoyed about how the tree placement is. Like, I should probably align them, I guess, maybe. So if I take that tree, and I set the original point there, then I take this tree, and I selection to cursor. This tree, selection to cursor. This tree, selection to cursor. So now they're all aligned in one place. It should be more flat. I do, yep. But I also do see that there's a lot of colliding. No, actually, it's fine. It looks fine. Ooh, that looks interesting. Kind of good. Kind of good. It's kind of cooking. So now, yeah, okay. Now I have to go into layout view, which will absolutely kill my CPU. Then I need to go to this and probably turn it into number 4, because that way I can run everything at Render View. So now I need to go to shading, and honestly, Eevee scares me. I don't know why, but it might just be because of the way Eevee works, but like it genuinely scares the hell out of me. Like doing anything is like a life-threatening situation. So yeah, this is tree distribute. We probably want to go down here. Leaves will probably give them a leaves texture. They're all gonna have the exact same leaves. So yeah, leaves. That's not leaves. That's the armature question mark. I don't know what it is, but I can just select the mesh in each of them, and then add the leaves texture. Now we have a bunch of leaves. As well as I want to switch to Eevee and just give it a bit of quality of life stuff, like ambient occlusion for good shadows, bloom for a bit of glow, and some reflection, because I can run it. Bam, bam, bam. This is gonna be the trunk. It's gonna be a bit more brown. Bap, 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 trunk. Bap, bap. I can't read the chat. Floating trees, leave it there. It's like the backward fish. No, we don't talk about the backward fish. Actually, we will. In my remake of the sinking head thing that I made really badly because I couldn't render that well and I took too big of a task. There was a fish that consistently floated backwards, no matter how hard I tried. That's looking pretty good. I think the scale has to be a little bit bigger because trees are tiny. They're meant to be pretty big. Or at least be able to be pretty big. So I'm probably going to scale them up just a little bit. That is weirdly atmospheric. I like that. Anyway, I gotta go boil what? Alright, see ya. I'm just not gonna question that. It's fine. But yeah, there is a hole out here. And I'm probably just gonna use we're gonna use this little part right here. There's like a way. Just go X, there you go. And maybe turn it a little bit down, just up to here. Now this part is going to be filled in as well by its own little method, so it doesn't have to like, there. So this part's going to be the concrete. But yeah, it should reduce the amount of light coming through here. And it should make it a bit more atmospheric. Render time. I'm going to do some post effects and stuff as well. I'm going to render image. Oh yeah, this is very noisy. You can hear it. My my PC started revving, and I think I know why. First of all, it's too much detail with not enough like detail. There's too much density. Typically trees aren't this dense. And the way I'm going to counter that is by just adding more trees in the distance and around the character. So that it, it's there's still lots of trees, but they're more, more for atmosphere than for just visual prowess, I guess. And for the floor, we're going to turn on the particle system again and tune it up a little bit. Has to be a little bit longer. I wouldn't say 1.5 meters, I'd say 1 meter. 1 meter tall leaves, sure. We're gonna have them. You're gonna one less sample. We're gonna have them. Probably less of them is probably fine. Maybe like 60 duplicates. It's gonna look good. I'm probably gonna use a method called switch geometry. I'm gonna use them twice, and we're gonna use the isViewport method. So if it is viewport, right? If it actually is viewport, we will just render the right thing. If it isn't viewport, we can just get the points distribution. And this thing gets plugged straight into this. So we can actually just control it from here. You can say boom. There you go, they're not actually trees anymore. And now we can take these 3 question mark. Is there one under here? Yep. That's one over here. But we can take these 3 trees. And yeah. Now for the grass. I'm probably going to add, for the sake of animation, I'm probably going to add turbulence. So a turbulence should noise up the thing pretty consistently. I'm going to add it going this way. But I also want the scale of the noise to be a bit stronger. Because the more distortion of it, the better, I guess. This seems to be pretty good. We might want to turn it up to like 1. That looks pretty good. Okay. So now I want to animate this going hashtag frame by 10. It's pretty fast. We're gonna make it go 100. 100? Looking pretty good. Okay, that should work. So yeah, that's the leaf grass I've taken care of, I guess. I am probably going to just tune it down just a little bit. Especially back here, you're never gonna see it this far back. So you can confidently tune it down a little bit. So it's a lot more distributed in this area. aka the part that actually matters. Oops, I misclicked. There you go. Way more dense with way less actual particles. And for the viewport, I'm probably going to use the strips just so I have better size reference. So yeah, what's it gonna look like? Mass trees, switch. It's okay. The holes definitely throw you off a little bit, but you know they're supposed to be there, I guess. The vector will be here. I'm gonna render a shot like this. Probably, yeah, probably. Wait, halt right there. Not that low of detail. About 5. As well as that, we only need about 1,000 samples. And we're gonna do some more performance stuff. Fixed, we're gonna use 4 threads. We're gonna do 4 threads. Sorry, hiccup. There's no transparent and there's no transmission, and it is fine. And there we go. Experimental, nah. Cycles. I want to try Hydrostorm. But how does this look? If I turn it to normal. 2x. That looks pretty good. Alright. I'm going to composite this after I render it. So I'll let this render for a little bit. And I'll get back to you once it's done. It should be done in a bit. There you go. Ooh, it revved. It revved. That's concerning. But yeah. It looks clean and pretty good. Now I'm probably going to full screen it up here. So y'all can see it. And I'm going to, in the background, do the compositing. So you can't see what I'm doing right now, but I'm compositing this. First thing I need to do, I need to add a bit of a vector blur to this image. Now this will definitely rev up my laptop. So we're gonna apply this and we're gonna disable it for the actual thing. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to apply a glare filter. So you can see the glowing bits here and there. Bop. Then you want to change it to fog glow, so it's a bit less intrusive. And then, because realistic cameras have ghosts, we have a bit of ghosting, so you see it over here. Then we're gonna move that over. We're gonna add some posturizing. Probably before the glare and glow. And you see it immediately cuts down the amount of colors. A little bit too much, I'd say. I wanted to have at least have some form of realism. So I'm probably going to turn this to about 50. So that means it does in fact cut off some colors and cut down on the amount of noise. You can see there's like compression-esque like color loss right here in these areas. But like generally it does result in you needing less samples to render. And despite having a better computing system, you still want to be able to cut down in your render times as much as you possibly can. Now there is the clear and obvious thing that everyone needs to add, which you'll see in a second. Now immediately things have happened. Detail has been added back into the compressed areas. It doesn't look compressed anymore, which is, you know, how, you know, some decompressing works. But I want to flip these so that it compresses afterwards, so that you get a similar effect where the compression, like, kind of like stutters a bit more, because previously you wouldn't have this kind of like pixelation, I guess. But yeah, it's very sweet and a very nice little effect. And now I'm probably want to pixelize this a little bit before adding another layer of noise to it. So what I'm going to do is you're going to scale, math, and you want a value node. And basically when you have the value be like 2, and then you want to divide it. You want to have 1 divided by that amount. So 1 divided by 2, which is half. So you scale it down to half, and then you scale it back up to the original number, which will give you a half res image. It'll pixelate a little bit. Now, I want to make this on a more extreme level, but I feel like turning on the resolution itself will do better, because I don't really need to render a full res image. So, with these effects applied, I'm going to re-render this. It should take even less time. Bam. Same quality, except it's just a lower res now. But now all the pixelation's also kind of like gotten grainier. And this doesn't work on these kind of like simplistic kind of art things, but it will work on realism. So we want to add in this one back. I'm going to tune these off so it's not extreme, and it should look good. It does. It's adding a lot of detail where there isn't detail. And for right now, it's a bit annoying because you don't have much detail, but it'll become useful. So this is a node setup. I'm gonna actually enable this. Never gonna disable that. I'll enable it for the final render. So yeah, that's, if I add the compositing on top of it, looking pretty sweet. Looks very nice and like, you know, well colored. And it is, yeah. I do want to make this a little bit darker though, because I feel like, as of right now, it's a bit too bright. So we're gonna slowly let the sun set a little bit more, so it's giving off way less light, and then letting me detail it. So for this, right, the big mountain, I don't want it, sorry, my mic's far away. I don't want it to, give me a second. Sorry. Yeah, okay, so I don't want it to, have, like, higher definition, realistic trees all over this. That'll kill my render times. Instead, we'll turn the transparent samples up to about 10. And then we're going to add a fuck ton of transparent JPEGs of the trees all over this. So that should look pretty good. But not right now. Right now I want to work a bit more on the lighting. So, for example, on the top, we need to add good bap 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 bap. Okay. So this does clip, but no one will actually see it clip, so it should be fine. As well as that, these two can extend upwards a little bit. And for the sake of realism, I'll give it a bit of color. You don't need to, but you know, I like staying consistent. So it'll be the road color. Assign it, make it, you know, darker. And then here, I'll probably, hold on, Alt, and then click. That's really annoying. It's switching. Okay, so I can't hold Alt and Shift at the same time, because it switches my languages. Ow. Okay. Blender is... oh god. Well, this should be fine. So, ooh, look at that. Yeah. Pretty fire. Anyway. This does look pretty good right now. I'm probably going to switch to Eevee rendering for now, because it's way easier on my computer. Cricket Boy just sent me an image of my fire tower animation thing with a blob. What on earth is that? well, that's concerning. Moving on, swiftly. I probably want to add lamps. Lamp. Now, I've been dog shit at making lamps. Like, do I have a previous? No, I don't. Not on this computer. Typically I'd use a previous model that I've made of a lamp, but I don't even have those right now. So yeah. How long is this? 4 meters. You know, the average height of a lamp. Seriously though, comparing it to the rest of the map, it is pretty damn big. Oh, sorry, I'll show you. I didn't do the thing. I'm a failure. Okay, that's the bottom. That's a pretty tall, like, post bit. I think we need to make it a bit shorter. About up here. It's still pretty tall compared to me. Base, I guess. Okay, then you have the path. X, Y, 90. Speed, GZ2. No, GZ2. Then you go into here. You go into geometry. You add depth. More depth. More depth. There you go. You parent that to this. Parent. There you go. That should look good. Kind of. Alright, and from here I'm gonna have to try and... That looks pretty realistic. Shift spacebar Alt S. Shift spacebar Alt... Okay, and Alt S. Wow. Okay, so now I need to add a cube. Fuck. Oh, fuck cube. That should look good. This is how I normally make one. Don't question it. I will never be a fucking designer of lamps. The world is safe from my incredible art skills. Oh my god, that's horrible. I mean, incredible. Wonderful. I realized that drawing like a really, really smiley face looks like a dick. Moving on from that. It's a lamp. It should be a little bit tilted, I guess. Just a little bit tilted upwards. That works. Anyway, now I have to take this whole thing in the middle and say area, lamp, shrink that down, bap, not S, R, Y. Okay, so that's a lamp. Bam, bam. Parent, object, this object, parent, object. So now we have a lamp. Then we have mass lamps. First of all, we take the base of the lamp and we just dunk the whole lamp under the water, under the map, up to this point right here. Where's space? So yeah, now it's invisible right now. So now you go and search lamp, and you can just add lamps in, and they're perfectly instanced. Roughly, they need to be a little bit bigger, but aside from that, they're pretty good. Pretty good. Right, yeah, that was way too much effort for a lamp, and it's really dark. It's a pretty damn bright thing. I'm programming for it to 1000, which might be a really bad idea. Also, I need to make the rest of the lamp metal, or like, I guess, yeah, metallic works, like high roughness metallic. So, I can metallic, turn that down a little bit. Bam. Oh, wait, yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Boom. That looks pretty good. Now take this one, you duplicate it around, so it looks kind of like a real road. You take these three, you duplicate them, you rotate them 180 degrees, move them back, across the road, and you offset them. So that there's a really accurate simulation of a road that you can kind of hardly see. Material and preview wise though, it does look pretty good. And you end up slowly getting a bit more detail. Slowly adding a bit more detail. There we go. And actually, UV has a bit of highlight and shadow stuff going on here. Because the skybox itself is pretty damn bright on that side. Oh no, the trees are clipping. Should be fine. What is that? Oh, it's a mountain. Again, nothing should be clipping into like the place we're actually going, so it should be good. But yeah. Now I want to go solid view and begin doing some animation. This is going to be the hardest part, I guess, for me, because I have to go in and add a spotlight. Spotlights have a mixed history with me, I'm going to be honest. There you go. So it's going to be slightly offset, off center, off kilter, I guess. And we're going to make it not too bright, so it doesn't actually disturb. Yeah, so it's like, it's bright enough that if I look at like a dark space, you can tell what it is. Also, it's weirdly real time. I'm not used to real time stuff working. Now we need some depth of field and some camera shakeify. For non-walking modes, we're gonna use, there we go. So when you're walking, you have this effect going on. I should probably switch to this effect. This effect going on. And then when you're not walking, you have this effect. Which I like. Because it's consistent, it's nice, I like it. Where's the spotlight? That's not where you're meant to go. Add into the big collection. The big collection. Question mark? Where'd you go? Okay. Also, I'm going to turn the blend up because why shouldn't you? But yeah, looks pretty good. There's a lot of stuff I need to handle, but a good test, a little test render right now should work wonders. And it's done. Well, I did 2 seconds. All right. This, yep, it's well compressed. Looking pretty good, looking pretty good. There's definitely some stuff I can add, but, you know, we're gonna get to it, we're gonna get to it. Basic animation is gonna go like this. So, position-wise, you wanna keyframe all these. Then you want it to move about, how long? Slowly. Okay, so about here, you want it to be over about here. You want to be at the tree. Hopefully I didn't just teleport. Please tell me I keyframed it. Okay, good, it's working. Normally the line means that it's going to stay consistent, or the same. I guess actually, we're not, our summary's not open. Okay, there we go. Okay. Annotations? What? What annotations? Huh? Remove the annotations. Delete the channels. I don't know what I just clicked. Oh no, don't select all of them. Ah! I don't know how this works. Anyway, it's fine. That moves really fast. It also seems to go down. No, it doesn't. I'm just stupid. Something just revved my laptop. Consistently. You feel short, but hopefully it isn't. We're gonna make them just look a little bit to the left. I think I can, yeah, I can risk that. Again, it's moving way too fast. It's slightly too fast, so I'm gonna turn it to 300 frames. This shouldn't be too annoying, so just move everything over to about here. And then move this over to about here. Takes more time initially, speeding up. Yeah, my room is actually getting very warm. So I'm probably going to open a window or something for rendering times, but I'm going to take this shot right here, I'm going to render it. There's a lack of something back here. And that's why you make like a kind of like asset creation place where you have a camera, right? Always facing, here, let me show you. A camera, Alt R, RX90, always facing forward. And then you can move, so you lock it in everything except the y-axis and the x-axis, so that you can only move it like these kind of ways. You can't move it left and right. Then you lock its rotation completely, so you can't get different rotations. That's an animate button. Me, turn off scale. So now it's just, you can't really rotate it, and it's pretty good for placing a camera with something like a landscape. For example, I will take this landscape, scale it up, and then you will use this to align the orthographic camera with the floor. There you go. Then you go into render view, you apply the white material. That sounds really weird and suspicious, but asset blend.blend? No, just asset. Yeah. So now it's an emissive white, and then you go into color management, standard, medium contrast, so there's like nothing right there. You turn the film to transparent, so you get like a white mask, and you can also render with a mist pass just in case you need it. And yeah, so you can just use this for landscapes and for a couple of trees. Now, this being said, it's a bit hard to manage this, but you know, I don't know why I'm spamming. I'm just like clicking the control key. Alright, this is a good kind of like mask kind of thing. I might look into compositing it with a mist pass. If you mix color, you use the mist pass, and you apply like a black to it. Then you color ramp this. You get a little bit of distance going on, which I like personally. I like this little bit of you know, distance being shown. So I'm gonna save this as Documents Blender. Project. No, yeah, general assets. This is gonna go in a landscapes folder. As an RGBA, and we're gonna just name it landscape. And you're gonna save as image. Bam. We're gonna do the same with the trees. We're gonna take a tree, sapling regen. We just want to have this with the leaves, and we probably want it to be a birch, probably. I'm gonna disable the leaves on this one. Geometry, white birch. See how it's pretty tall? And I'm pretty sure you can turn up the amount of leaves, turn up the size of the leaves, and you're good. Then, to here, you turn it down until it fits into the screen. You give the leaves a green material. I guess emissive green. Probably. Whatever green you wanted to have. You give this a brown material. Now you could actually add top-down lighting to it, but I want this to be basically silhouettes. So the green's probably not going to help. No, we're going to make it bright. We're going to make it bright. And what I might also render with them is the normal. Because I like this normal map. So you can go into here, and you can go normal. Then you can just select it, and you can export it. You can also add ambient occlusion, I guess. Very effective. Bloom. Screen space reflection. I'm not going to use any of that. Anyway, so I'm going to render this. Brain. Render this. It has a little bit of a depth map. Looks pretty good. Save as not landscapes. General assets. Trees. This says white birch. That's birch RGBA. Save as image. Then we're gonna export the normal map through the compositor. That's not what I put in. That is not what I put in. Normal map. There we go. Then you have to re-export this. Save as white birch normal PNG. Save as image. So now we have a couple of things to distribute upon our actual project. First of all, for the scene, I guess I need to put all of these in here because it's just way too much stuff. I'm gonna add a camera collection because I'm not like paranoid about my cleanliness in terms of this, but my god, do I want it to look good. So now I want to add an image as planes. I want to go into the place where I keep my landscape asset. I'm gonna scale it up wherever it came from. It's gonna scale up my nose. Scale up. I'm gonna drink some water. How long have I been streaming for? About a couple of minutes, hours. Bleh. Oh, it says right here, 1.5 hours roughly. So yeah, I can now take this big image, move it back into the background, R, rotate, pop it back here and scale it up, move it about here, and bam, and move it up a bit, and then scale it down. It isn't that big. Okay. Then we have basic distant thing, and with all the post effects going on, you wouldn't be able to tell what it is. And also I need to add some colors to it, so we're gonna take this, we're gonna chuck a bit of that on it, then we're gonna throw it into a bit of a color ramp. Hiccup. Green, dark green. Not the same on this mountain. It's gonna be like really dull green, dull green. There. But you know, it should work. And now we shall take bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Image trees. We're gonna put this in the scene collection. But in the scene collection, there's already trees. There's mass trees. You have image trees in the landscapes. So this landscape right here, we're gonna use it to distribute the image trees. I need to actually add the image as planes. Trees. This one. So we have white birch, and we need to duplicate to go into here, add the normal map, plug it into the normal, and view it. Weirdly enough, it doesn't work, which is very weird. I'm pretty sure. No alpha. Single image, clip, flat, closest. Maybe if I put it to a bump. To the height of a bump. This really is not how it's meant to work. I guess. I mean, it does work. If I get a normal map. I guess you have like the red colors. This has similar colors. But it is quite flat, I will admit that. Invert, no, it doesn't work. Okay, didn't bump that to nothing, no, okay. There are some black ones, okay, so it probably doesn't work. There you go. I'm gonna put it in the color and the height. That does give you like an effect. Not the desired effect, but an effect that should work. And also I need to cut this down. My god. We're gonna like UV. No, it's already been UV in that. Okay, we're gonna do this without editing UV. Correct face attributes, so it's not editing UV. There you go. Then we're gonna take this. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. So now you just want to duplicate slash. Actually, how much stuff is in the doorway now? Because I'm pretty sure I did not. Where are you? Yeah, oh, gee. Bam. Oh, you are tiny! Oh my god! Put it just under here. So now we can go to geometry nodes, take that one, new, distribute on points, distribute points on faces, oh my god, don't instance. Instance on points, and then make them, wow, okay, shift, I think shift A was one, shift A, there you go. Wow, that is a crazy high amount of trees. There you go. Now you want to scale them up like crazy, and then rotate them to be relative. Because this angle. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going crazy. Okay. So, maybe not in render view. Mesh hero preview view. Okay. So you need to rotate them a little bit, I guess. Like, not like this. Like this. 90 degrees. And then like this. 90 degrees. Then it works. Alright, perfect. Now you want to random value this scale by making the minimum that, the maximum this. So there's a lot of trees here. Then you want to tune this down more so there's less trees. Then you want to join geometry with the original geometry. And then witness just how many trees there actually are. There's a lot. And I might duplicate this. No, not that. No, wait, not that. Wait. Take this, duplicate it. Take the first one, remove that. Take the second one, and just delete just all of this area. And then you take this part and you cut it. So it's just there for like distributing the trees. And the effect kind of sells. Okay. Take a part where you can actually see the effect. Take the effect and you wanna boom 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 bam boom. Yeah, you can't tell. You really can't tell. Partially because the trees are like slightly disfigured, but yeah, you really can't tell. That's the basic animation. Now I can keep making it darker and darker. Ooh. It's been riffing for a bit now. It's been streaming. But my god, have you gotten more done in this stream than I have in most streams. I'm probably gonna turn the... oh yeah, the leaf. For every single leaf, you want the thing to be less. Oh wait, yeah, no, stop live stream. Not live streaming, sorry. Stop playing back the live stream in like real time. Because it was playing at like 1080p, and that's like not good for your computer. At least for my computer. Alright. I'm probably going to view this now. But okay, they look good. And I think they look good enough that I want to... No, not yet. Two things. With detail comes great power. So if I take this and add a noise texture to it, then you add a color ramp. Color ramp that I can't spell because my keyboard I'm not used to. Totally, that's my excuse. And then you scale it up a little bit so there's a bit more distortion. That's a little bit better. Let's do the same here. Add a noise texture. You add a color ramp. You mix the light color with that. Mix that with that. You just scale it up a little bit. Bop, bop, bop. And well, bam, you have more detail. And you do the same for the brick, except you add brick texture. Bop. That's concrete. You need a noise texture for the concrete, and because it's going to be like a more detailed texture, you want to add a bump. You want to add a mix color. You want to add a noise texture, and you want to add a color ramp. 3 color ramps. So plug this into here, this into here, this into here, this into here, that into there, that into there, this into there, this into there. Now this also into this into there. That's my brick texture combination. That is, I'm so stupid. But it does work. So I'm gonna just quickly switch it out for a brick. Texture. Plug that into there. And well, bam, we have proper bricks. So now you want to convert up that in there. So now you can clearly see the bricks. Anyway, copy this and pop that onto the brick texture. We're gonna undo that. We're gonna undo that. I'm gonna copy this. Control C. Copy. 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 Copy these nodes. Copy. Paste. There you go. Right, now we delete them. I'm pretty sure it's because Control X still registered the click of X and just delete. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how computers. I'm gonna isolate these so I have a better view of what I'm doing. Yeah, you definitely need to do a lot of mapping to get the stuff to look right. Yeah, 90 degrees like that. And then 90 degrees like that. And then you just scale it down on an axis. So bam, you have bricks that are way too big. So you want to scale them down until they're about that big. And then you want to go to the color thing, because the thing is, the more time between the bricks, while here they look nice, they don't actually look like this. You want to add a different color, because the mortar's always perfectly black. The what's it called? Yeah, it is called mortar. Right, so now we have realistic bricks with a bit of noise. Now I don't think the noise is quite detailed enough to make an impact. But I do plan on Now it's no longer squished, and it should be detailed enough that it does affect the height map. Yeah, and the roughness map also should be decently affected. I think in standard view this is very noticeable. Very well tinged kind of material. It's way more detailed now, and yeah. Now the concrete also requires a bit of a noise texture, but I don't think we need it right now. Actually, no, I'll add it right now. It's pretty easy. It's just here, color ramp, because it never actually gets darker. That's something I've noticed. I keep making them darker, but it, you know, the color itself does not change. Just the depth. The reason I'm adding color ramps is for more control. Just the depth and roughness. So I can just take this as a good example of concrete, and I can just plug this in. And I can immediately see the flaws. So this one's fine. Oh, they seem to be like, oh, they're pretty squished. This one seems to be okay now. Not so okay, never mind. That's fine, I guess. Sure. Flat shading, maybe? I'm not sure. Anyway, more detail might be required, but that's pretty good. Same up top. This concrete. This concrete looks pretty stretched. So I'm probably going to UV unwrap this. And I'm going to make this into a UV edger. I'm going to switch this noise texture out for a UV noise texture. And take these two sides. Oh wow, that's horrible. Oh my god. Cube projection. What does the noise texture look like? It is so scaled down. Put the same on this side as well. It is so scaled down. Okay. And also scaled like this. So it should still be a little bit squished, but not that squished. Understood. Same here, probably. You need to unwrap this using cube projection. That's what happens. You need to zoom the solidification. And then redo the cube projection. It should give you a better result. Bam, boom, bap. Oh my god. Hi there. My god, I did not notice this. I think let's shift this. There. You can like go over and like look at. Whoa. The rest is also kind of iffy, but my god, is that part the worst. So, how do I fix this? Is it this way? Is it that way? No, because the brick texture doesn't abide by this. It's even worse. Okay, is it this way? Is it that way? Is it this way? Is it seriously? Oh, did I not cube projection this? Oh yeah, because it's rotated. Gotcha. Oh dear god. Oh dear god. Undoing all this. It was fine as it was. It's fine. We'll make the interior a different material. That's fine. It's way easier than trying to fix this. Sorry, I was not talking for a little bit. I was very focused. We'll handle that when it comes to it. Right now, not really a necessity. Render. Whew. That looks way better. I'm getting there. I do feel like my flashlight could actually be a flashlight, because right now it's more of like a ambient light in the background. It's like not really illuminating. It's not really even 1,000. So now it's illuminating something. If I turn the spot size down, you can actually see that it is illuminating something. And now I want to make it really bright, like 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Bap. See, that makes it feel a bit more like a flashlight's with you. And you can actually see it on the floor. That's not what I meant to click. Just Control Shift S. Should be good. Okay, should be fine. There is, yeah, a bit of lag happening apparently. At about the 2-hour mark, I'll probably stop streaming? Question mark. There's some weird reflection stuff going on. Hopefully, I don't need more samples. Like I've noticed in some very noisy textures. This is clearly a reflection. But I need to actually render out a couple more frames. I'm gonna render it out at how much? You don't need 1,000. I'll render from here, but this little bit. So it's like from what, 260? 260 onwards, I'll render at RGB into my Blender renders. Tunnel project. There you go. Render animation. This should be pretty quick. It is revving up a little bit. Hopefully it's not too bad. I'm seeing consistency, so I'm hoping that it is, you know, consistently consistent. As well as that, assuming that everything is fine and that there's no overheating going on. Right now, 49 degrees, that's pretty intense. Probably gonna check that down here. Just to check this up here. Yeah, it all fits. Okay. It's 40 something degrees-ish, kinda. So, that's a thing. I'm probably also gonna check the audio after the stream, which is gonna lead some very funny revelations, I assume. It is 50 something degrees. It also is not trying too hard. It is running at about a solid 30%. Now, if I turn up the, if I go to settings right now on this, and I go speed is normal, then I look at this, I should see, oh, it's like it's done. Okay, I'm gonna give it a little bit of time to cool off, because the room itself is also getting pretty warm, so I'll let it hop down to 40 degrees. Until then, I'm probably gonna open the new video editing image sequence, renders, tunnel project, name. How many frames is that? It was like 40 frames. Quick math, that is not 40 frames. How many frames is that? It was 40 frames, not 4 frames. Me, I can't type a 0. My 0 on the keyboard hardly works. That, hold on. Let's look at it pretty closely. That looks very consistent. So I'm assuming that is a good thing. So yeah, it's basically done. That was way faster to make a decent looking project in that amount of time. So yeah, I've done a very similar scene like this before. The thing where you look to the left or to the right before walking into the place. It adds a bit, but I like doing it because it adds a bit more background to whatever I'm writing. So like if you can actually see what's happening, what am I saying? If you can actually see what's like happening in the world around you, rather than just, you know, very focused walking in a straight line towards said subject and like not looking anywhere else, it can be, you know, a bit finicky. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end the stream here. I'm tired. It's not late at all. It's actually in the morning, but talking makes me tired. But yeah, if you like the video, you like. If you like stream, you like. If you dislike stream, you dislike. If you criticism, you comment constructive criticism. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. And I'll probably get this out at some point in time in the future, hopefully. But yeah, see ya. Yeah. Also, I have a Ko-Fi. Yep. So yeah. Woo, doing weird shit. Okay. Yeah.